Chapter 8, The Land of the Lost. What makes the Land of the Lost so very dangerous for you? Drake asked Kishar. The land is based on dreams that people have when they can't find their way home, she explained. Dreamers leave the land when they wake up, but Mamu and I have gotten lost there for days. Can't Mamu just fly up and away? Drake asked. Kishar shook her head. The energy of this land latches onto anyone who visits and doesn't want to let you go. It also affects Mamu and me. That probably means Zoltan is still stuck there, right? Drake asked. Yes, Kishar replied. But even if Mamu follows his trail, we might get lost too. Luckily, I only ended up there once in my dreams, Lou said. It's so eerie there. Drake remembered something. What about Worm? Drake asked. Maybe he won't get stuck there because he's an earth dragon. Good thinking, Drake, Kishar said. We should all stick close to Worm. I will help, Lou said. I can… As he spoke, Lou's body began to fade. I'm waking up, he cried. My wizard's pet rooster is crowing before dawn again. Sorry. Bye, Drake and Kishar. Lou completely disappeared as he left the dream world. Lou was smart to trick Zoltan, Kishar remarked. If the wizard is stuck in the land of the lost, he can't find the fountain. Kishar and Drake climbed back onto the dragons. Mamu and Worm flew away from the land of endless treats. They hadn't flown far when the blue sky around them grew dark. Drake looked down. A gray mist hovered over the land below. Mamu and Worm flew toward the haze. Drake shivered as the damp air touched his skin. The mist had settled over a forest of trees with dark gray trunks and dark green leaves that looked almost black. The trees were crowded together, and Drake wondered how they were going to land. But Mamu found a break in the trees big enough for both dragons to set down. A wide beam of light shone from Mamu's mouth into the forest. The light revealed a tangle of sparkly trails that zigzagged all through the trees. Zoltan was here, and it looks like he's been traveling in circles, Kishar reported. I hope that means he's still lost. Let's follow one of his trails and see where it takes us. Mamu walked and Worm crawled through the forest. The pathways between the trees were so narrow that Drake and Worm had to follow behind Mamu and Kishar. The forest was eerily quiet until they heard a rustle up ahead. A young woman stepped out from the trees. Drake knew she was a dreamer because she shimmered. Where am I? She called out. That dreamer looks scared. Should we help her? Drake asked. Kishar's dragonstone glowed. Mamu, stop her dream. Mamu shone two beams of soft light at the woman. Her face became calm, and she slowly faded away. She has moved on to another dream now, Kishar said. Wow, Drake remarked. Mamu's powers are so awesome. They continued to track Zoltan. As they moved deeper into the woods, the mist grew thicker. Soon, Drake and Worm couldn't see Mamu and Kishar in front of them. Kishar? Mamu? Drake called out. There was no answer. Chapter 9. Stuck in the Muck. Worm, can you sense Mamu nearby? Drake asked. Worm stopped moving and closed his eyes. I'm not sure how close Mamu is, but I can still sense her energy. I think if I create an energy bubble, it can lead us to her. Great idea, Worm, Drake agreed. Go ahead and do it. Worm's eyes glowed green, and a small green orb appeared in front of his face. Follow that energy bubble, Drake cried. Worm crawled through the forest, following the bubble. He wound through the trees and mist. After about 30 minutes, Drake became worried. Worm, are we getting closer? He asked. Mamu is much closer than before, Worm assured him. A few minutes later, the mist began to rise. The space between the trees became wider. There's a swamp just beyond the forest, Drake cried. A slightly stinky smell reached Drake's nose. Plants grew out of large patches of shallow, muddy water. Worm's energy bubble floated toward it. What is this place? Drake wondered. I'm not sure, but we must move forward, Worm replied. Should we fly? Drake asked. I will slowly float so we don't move past the energy bubble, Worm answered. Worm glowed softly as he rose above the muck. He followed the green bubble. Drake! Worm! Kishar and Mamu flew down from the sky. The energy bubble popped. I'm so glad you found us, Keeshar said. We think Zoltan is close. Let's go get him then, Drake said. Worm, fly! Worm flapped his wings. Mamu shone her blue beam and followed the sparkles inside it. The two dragons flew low over the swamp. Then Drake spotted a head of yellow hair sticking out of the muck. Drake gasped. We found Zoltan!